Hi folks, so the last game of round 4 of the World Cup is about to be played, or one of the last games. It's my time would be 11 p.m. on Sunday night, so not much time left, and the USA and Czech Republic are playing the last game. It's 4-3 in favor of the Czech Republic here, so they've already secured the draw, and USA is in big trouble. They are almost certainly gonna be missing out on the cut this year, but to keep their chances theoretically alive, they need to force a draw here. And my feeling ahead of this round, when I looked at the matchups, was that they had quite favorable ones. I had it as 6-2 in favor of USA. That's why I picked them for the Survivor side game that we have going on. And it's not gone that way. And this was actually one of the games where I figured they might lose, because it's Tark Free Companies needs a bit of setup, needs to get the bank, get the Matkins command stuff in shadows, which to be fair they've done in round 1 or on setup. But it's against Lanny crossing that is extremely fast. You don't have that much time. Do we know which Valar they play? Because if it's the Harris, this Myrcella into a big is not the best. But if it's Morgulis, then I guess it doesn't matter that much. Well, it goes for timing anyway, for more gold and to immediately start getting all the power, I guess. And Lenny gets to go second as well here, which is always a bonus unless you get some kind of pinch against it or something. American Free Companies is the one that plays way more characters than the others, I think, like 38 or something crazy like that. All the reducers and stuff like that the others have thrown out. So I don't think they have any attachments in the deck at all. No Iron Bank opening. That's dodgy econ situation. This is quite decent though. So we can bring Aegon out one time and then put him back into shadows. And Meereen, okay. Are we gonna see a trigger if it finds Iron Bank? There's gold for that. Would be well worth it, I think. Finds Plaza, not the worst thing. But yeah, not even a military icon here. Although now there's Tyrion and he does have Second Sons in the discard pile. Plus whatever is gonna be discarded right now. So okay, we see what Lenny plays, but also I feel like it's one of those situations where you kind of have to pass and do nothing as Targaryen and wait for the game to swing in your favor. You win or you die going down to 0 cards in hand and Matkins command, stuff like that. Unless you can introduce Intimidate into the equation, right? With some war elephants or something. Ooh, Red keeps a brilliant card to have, honestly, in this matchup. Duped Tyrion, okay, will get marched, but 3 really good characters. Unless Tyrion generates burn mangold, something's getting marched. And okay, he can trigger Tark, can trigger Tyrion now. So has to be put gold on him first with the agenda. But until an intrigue challenge is done, Red keeps not cancelling anything. And if you bring in the military icon, it probably has to be defended unless you're already counting on Tyrion's dupe going and then Tyrion getting marched. But again, I don't remember which Valor they play, but I think the Americans might play Morghulis. So, dupes, okay. Yeah, but what are they doing? I mean, are they doing challenges? They are doing challenges. Well, the one that is awkward. So, do you leave it? Take the dupe? Could have a never bet. Could they have a never bet? I guess they could, right? Spotted with Casterly Rock, I think. And it's the card
So
of
which
choice.
one, do you know which one they have?
I don't think anyone's playing Casterly Rock these days in the Lenny Crossing decks. Which to
Okay.
me is, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be my choice, but okay, I'm not actively building these Lenny decks, and there's a kind of consensus between players who are that never bet is the card to play, so I would trust them, I guess. You could defend, take renown on defense, but that's not ideal for crossing, right? More tempting just to leave unopposed and grab as much power as you can. But also, I
Yeah,
mean,
but if you can get... yeah, I can't get that much in.
if he has a
I mean,
jumper
if you have
event,
never bet, you could try. Maybe you get like a Gregor and you just defend with one guy.
yeah. Okay, he's gonna fully
Okay.
defend this one. I guess you have to play around March and Morghulis, kind of protect the board at the start, but it's really minimizing the power he's gaining unless he introduces an additional character, which he could. I mean, when Tyrion does intrigue, could see Burnman coming in or something, but 3 challenges seems a stretch at the moment.
I mean, Burnman and the event will do it, right?
Yeah.
So, did you say before what was this game in your matchup judgments?
Yeah,
The
I
winner
figured
or loss
I figured Lanny would win
for
this.
America? Yeah.
It's too fast, right? You have to set up stuff. If they played Marine, they don't have Bank. They have stuff in Shadows for the Madkins command turn, but Crossing gets so much power in the meantime. But
Tyrion gains the gold. I think if you have the Burnman, you have to put them in now, just
yeah,
because you don't want to lose them.
unless Dario takes, but Dario's done probably. Yeah,
Can Dario take Burnman?
I don't know. I think it's probably just a clansman.
I also think it's just a clansman. But also, yeah, I mean,
Okay, what's the plan? So thinking
not the
about
fastest game in the world,
just
I
defending
guess.
this. I mean, 5 cards in hand. Okay, but we're very early in the game. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is unusual. Still can do all 3 challenges if they luck into Burnman and Cersei.
Cersei with, yeah. But I think if he has these things, he would have played them already.
But it's very defensively and it's still getting marched. Right? It's getting Jamie marched if there's Morghulis.
Yeah.
Feel like he could have maybe been up to quite a bit of power here, right? If he played more aggressively. But we'll see if it was worth it. It's a very Argento way of playing, right? Defend what you can.
Yeah, but Argento doesn't play crossing.
Argento is quite boring, to be fair. He plays one deck. Could have played a few more decks, right?
He plays also Night's Watch, but it's unusual that he doesn't play it because people say that builders are super OP and we really need to be careful because they're on the verge of being super good. Nobody plays them now, but they're like just really we have to be careful about them.
Yeah.
So do you march Septa or Reducer?
Reducer, I
I guess
think.
Reducer, right?
You have to leave
Well,
that.
Septa doesn't, yeah, doesn't can't put her. I don't know why I thought that she could put herself into
Yeah,
trouble.
she's wasted, so ideally would do Aegon first. But I mean,
Yeah.
there's not gonna be a better March chance than this, surely. It's weak econ though, but they have econ plots then.
I mean, he already selected plot, so he probably is marching. But what is Andre doing? We don't know.
How about Winter Festival? He's not the fastest. I assume time is not gonna be an issue in this matchup because after all they go super fast once they go, right? Both of them. But
I don't know.
it's taken 12 minutes and we are only just now starting round 2. And now Alejandro has sensed that maybe uh, less typical play might be considered, and he's so. I mean, I think he has. I haven't looked at the decks, but I assume there's a Winter Festival, and on the other side there's for sure Late Summer Feast, right? I think they have like Late Summer Feast and 2 loans or something crazy like that. But okay, goes Coppers, so he's not entirely
Okay.
happy with the hand. But okay, Coppers with 3 econ locations and Tywin.
Do you march Jamie?
If there's
Because
Morgulis, you march
Tyrion's do.
Jamie. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's the Harris, you well, you Coppers first anyway.
I mean, if it was the Harris, I think he would have played the Harris instead of March somehow.
Marches Jamie.
Yeah.
So that dupe's staying. So you have to be careful though not to put some weird mercenary in the discard pile for the other Tyrion to take.
I don't think there is weird mercenaries in Lenny.
No, Braun is a mercenary. Can't save
Yeah.
Tark Tyrion though, ironically. Only saves Lenny Tyrions.
But if you had that, I think you don't put it in discard pile, right?
Well, has 8 gold to work with. I assume he's drawn something playable. About a duped Cersei. Who, by the way, gains power for everything Tark does, right? So they trigger Meereen, that's a power for Cersei. They trigger Plaza, it's a power for Cersei. Meereen's 2 power for Cersei, right? Discarded as a cost and then discarded at the end. Yeah. She has a limit though, so I guess she was planning to get that power anyway, so you're not gonna necessarily panic about that. But let's see. So even more gold, but I think, judging by how slowly he's doing things and how much thinking, I think he's a bit panicky about that Morgulis. But usually crossing doesn't really care that much. You take what power you can and you Winter Festival their Morgulis and stuff like that. Hold something back if you can. You can even you win or you die into Morgulis and puts them on the back foot. Just try to keep gold for red keep this time. Well, that's a good card. It's a very good card. So the rest of the gold is for something because he's used the... Yeah. the King's Road, so has to do this to keep red, keep gold. And now seized, I think. I think I'm right in remembering that this Stark deck is not playing any attachments. Has the, I think the minimum 6 events, 3 unbridled and 3 of the ones that search top 10 for a mercenary. Some locations and 38 characters I think it has. Has a lot of econ in the plots, so it just plays more like spams more characters, I guess. But it's lost every game so far, it has to be also said. So Alejandro has only losses in this tournament, which is shocking, because he's barely lost any games since his return to the game. But it's not his month. This last 4 rounds we've played over 5 bigs. It's been a tough month for all the American team here.
Okay, I think that the Americans are losing this.
I mean, it's too early to say, right? Marines there, and they played at the gates in March. They're gonna have loans and late summer feasts to get a lot of board.
But there's red keep.
Yeah.
Well, dupe. That was nice get for me, and I guess the dupe was.
But anytime the Iron Bank's
Ooh,
late,
bank.
okay,
That's
no,
really good.
finally got it. So now we can actually say that he has the cards. He has the cards he needs. But that army, clansman army, Halfman's Horde, is very good, right? Because it assaults Plaza of Pride and gets Intimidate. And this time something's coming. Oof. I mean Darwin, but so there's Halfman's Horde and Tywin on the bottom. So if you Morgulis them, then you know that any further never bet will miss, because those two are dead draws. If there's no shuffle, well, it won't miss it. There's also Pesel technically. It has to attack with enough to. Okay, let's assume Tyrion gets cancelled. So whatever is in shadows. I mean, Aegon can bring a 10 strength military icon. And Harry can, if it's Harry, he might just come after everything's done to try to stand something. But yeah, Red Keep has to be nailed in the meantime. So where do you start? I mean, ideally you'd just start military because you got Intimidate, and you could also do power. But this decks play superior claim, so to open powers is not ideal. Thing is, you want to open military, but you also want to win it for sure. You can't be losing that. So this will increase Tywin strength. And it is also winning if nothing is brought in. But yeah, 20 minutes gone and we are only getting well into round 2 here, so maybe time will be a problem. It has been played slowly. And yeah, Czech Republic is at the top of the group, guaranteed to qualify. I don't know if they can be overtaken. They have a draw here, and I don't know how far behind Austria is. I don't think they can be overtaken. Okay, if you cancel this, you eat whatever Tyrion brings. 6 strength body, presumably. Yeah. But also you now can't cancel the Septa trigger, I guess. It's not very nice on Claimsoak. Yeah, but the Americans are fighting to stay in with a theoretical chance, but honestly, it is only theoretical. They can win last round. I think they play Australia. But they have to count on Czech Republic to beat China as well. And yeah, 4-4 is USA out. And if China loses 5-3, USA still, if Derek was correct earlier, he told me this, if China lose 5-3 in the last round, they would need to win 7-1 to catch them on game wins. So that's how tough the task is. But at the moment,
What are
they're
they
still in
playing
it.
against the last round?
Australia.
Okay.
Australia has too
I mean,
good of a team,
Australia
I think, to lose 7-1.
is alright. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a 7-1 type of team.
No.
I did bet against them this week for the Survivor, and then I regretted it immediately. But the team Austria did pull through. So
Aegon gets insight. But here comes the military now. You could clear Aegon back to shadows, but I don't know
but I
what.
think you might want to defend because there's also assault on Plaza, right?
Oh, and he's
And
under attack
intimidate.
because now there is the second Suns. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, should have really put an extra one in, right?
Yeah, why not? Maybe there's with those vehicles you take. No,
No,
because just for it, no attachments.
yeah.
Well, I think slightly unnecessary under attacking. And now you also have to.
Yeah, but on the power challenge, I don't think there's a way to defend against Superior Claim now, if he has it.
No, but you have to put enough in that then you might not be able to win military coming back. Oh no, actually. But you don't want to put Ivan in the challenge to get all the renown. To do it just with Tywin to get superior claim, I guess not.
Not against Plaza standing a 6 strength body. You need to.
Yeah, but it is a big waste, right? If Plaza standing to defend losing challenge
You could leave Tywin, I
and just
guess.
eat.
You can do Superior Claim with Hound and Davin. Clear Hound to
No,
hand.
I think it's better with Hound. I mean with Tywin and because Tywin's gonna stay. Tywin's not gonna stay with his renown, right?
Yeah, but Tywin defends anything and Davin doesn't, so. There's the Davin trigger as well, but I mean it is against mercenaries, so I don't think they will mind discarding a card. Does he have Superior Claim? And even if he does,
Okay, but
was still not worth failing to assault that plaza.
yeah, because now you can stand Tyrion, right? And do you can do
Didn't have anything.
unopposed power.
So attacking
Well
with the
then,
Hound would have done it.
yeah, then I think this
Okay, he
over
would miss
attack.
on the Davin draw, I guess. So if he has nothing, then fair enough that he digs
He
for
didn't
stuff.
draw. Oh, he did.
He
Okay, I
did.
thought they have
He
enough.
did draw. Yeah. So reserve that this is easy to do, and I think power now, right?
Yeah, I think. 8 cards in hand. Oh, intrigue.
Intrigue.
Bold. I mean, I keep saying stuff about this, but it's not rushing as much as you would expect from
It's a disaster for the Lenny deck. It's a
for
giant
Lenny. Yeah.
disaster. They're gonna get Morgulis now, and
I
Tyrion's
mean,
gonna stay, and Septa's gonna clear Aegon to Shadows.
yeah, I think.
Then never
But
bet
second
has
stance
to the dubs there.
goes back into the deck because it comes with Tyrion, right?
No, it will sack itself. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, it still works like that. Sorry, I have such a hard time keeping track where something's gonna go with
Yeah, I mess up
complete
second
deck.
sons always. But now I think it's Tark's massively winning. I mean, normally I would say play you win or you die into their Morgulis to pressure, but I mean 7 cards in hand, you can't do that. If they
Yeah.
have some kind of way to remove their own, some return to the fields or march or something, but I don't think they do, just to keep Tywin alive. We could just play Winter Festival then, I guess. Okay, the guaranteed power, but how is it 4 power? How is it not 8 at least? With all the
It's
cards
gonna
that
be
they
3
had.
power if Tywin dies.
Yeah.
At least Hound escaped. But Tark has such good econ now as well. And I bet he plays like 10 loans after that.
Yeah, he plays, I think he has 2 or 3. I don't know.
2 or 3 loans.
Yeah, a little bit along with Late Summer Fist. By the way, when I was deciding whether to record this, so it was 11 o'clock, I have my daily chess puzzle rush that I have to play until midnight, so it's half an hour left, and it's half an hour on this, and it's 4-1. So if
People tell me that
we
I'm slow, so am I slower than they are?
if we approach the deadline, I'm gonna go play chess. I don't care. I have like 100 day streak or something, so I'm gonna keep that alive.
Okay, but they have loans, so they can repopulate. That's not too bad, I
Yeah,
think.
but what's still alive? Cersei, Daven, Jamie, all alive. How much of that is available?
We'll see.
Happy to go second. Oh, actually, Alejandro was one initiative and chose to go first. Well,
Yeah, maybe you want to, have this uh, King's Road that you want to use and stuff like that. Maybe you're in awkward position
yeah, I'm
when
not
you
sure
use
actually
stuff.
what the Red Keep was gonna cancel. I think, I mean, it can mess with the Iron Bank so that it doesn't fill up. It can do Marine if I think the opponent doesn't have cards, but I clearly do. But I think the big one's just Tyrion, I guess.
Okay, but he brings this now in, but that can also be cancelled.
Red
The
Keep can
sale.
cancel the return to hand, the interrupt of Golden Company keeping itself in play. If it wants to.
And if he puts 2 gold on it, you can save it twice.
No, just once.
Okay. But why? Oh, I understand, I think.
What's the problem?
I just, when you play the tally event, you can use it, you can cancel twice, you can save twice. But it's because it's different event, right? Every time.
Well, the triggering condition is on the event, right? And you have 2 separate
Yeah.
events. But the triggering condition for Golden Company is on the Golden Company
Yeah,
card,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's only one.
As I say, I understand.
25 minutes left. Have to speed this
Yeah.
up. I mean, I don't know. Someone's gonna be annoyed at the end when they're losing on time, and
Usually when I play crossing, I say, okay, I'm gonna play slow. It's not gonna go to time, but this honestly might.
mhm. But it shouldn't really. Should have 40 minutes on the clock at this point. Okay. Well, it's a renowned guide. The problem is now how do you push any challenges through, because look at the opponent side, right? But okay, they will stay on this because the Red Keep will cancel anything else. Well, actually, the event could still be played. Can't cancel that. And it just brings the Hound in. He can jump the Hound back with Lion Star, but it has to keep. He has to keep winning challenges to go back to hand. Although now Morgulis is gone, so even if the Hound somehow gets stuck, okay, it can't get stuck if you Lion Star it, but it can get stuck now, I guess. If you Lion Star it, he would get discarded. But this is not what he was looking for, you know. Darwin and the Hound. You need Cersei, Jaime, and Matkins Command's gonna be a giant bonus for Targaryen. There's 2 still left. Just
So
gonna.
what is Red Keep gonna cancel this or no?
I'm gonna grab my phone just in case I have to play chess on my phone. I'm gonna provide excellent commentary for those 5 minutes, obviously.
Yeah.
So Golden Company successfully saves. And it is the event, the one that can't be cancelled. If he now brings in War Elephants, it's a problem for the ambitions to do crossing. Or to get power on Darwin. Okay. So he can take Lannister Merchant, but it is 0 claim, so it's not that urgent to have claim soak. Could also just say, okay, I need to win the game, let's just do challenges with Golden Company, get some renown. If he has a
That's
target
all quite
for...
good for Targ.
Oh, he does nothing, okay.
He has no claim.
Yeah, but he potentially has renown. I thought he'd... Oh, but actually Dario, yeah. Dario also now goes.
Yeah, not much renown. It would stay.
Burning Bright. Jaime is still alive, okay. I feel like that's more of a Matkins Command type of thing, Burning Bright, but he brings it here. Do we open military then, since Jaime is here? Maybe Alejandro has accepted that this game is going to time and is just gonna defend here and then figured that he'll be ahead whenever Matkins Command's played. Would help though if he could seize that iron, that red keep. Is he gonna open now actually the with the intrigue challenge with Jamie? No. Okay, maybe stealth Dario here so that power icon has to kneel. Can't believe there's only 19 minutes left. Okay, wants to win properly. We still have Tyrion's ability, and Plaza can't cancel both. What does Tyrion have? Well, actually has a lot of targets there. And now he's done it with stealth body. This intrigue challenge, which makes it awkward for the power, but okay. It's gonna be something like 17 at the most, I think, on the power challenge to defend. Plus this, which I'm almost certain he will attempt to successfully defend, because, you know, nothing is that expandable at this point. Okay, power with everyone, make sure Hound goes back to hand, right? How worried is he about superior claim? Between Plaza and Tyrion, he can defend against it, I think. If he wants to, but he might also want to use free companies for something else. Okay. Still no superior claim. There's not much power gained at all.
It's just such a weird game.
Well, yeah, does it on the bank, which makes some kind of sense. Can play the econ plots now, but has to overturn the 6-1.
Yeah, he has like one round with this space.
But it is very doable, you know. I mean, you can
True.
bring bodies in. You have to also keep them in play, which is more of a problem. So maybe one econ plot, and also would be nice to get rid of that Aegon. One econ plot and then Matkins command. And Andre has still you win or you die. But if you play that into Matkins command, it's not the best. When I say he has you win or you die, this is all guessing. I didn't check the decks, but I think it's pretty typical. He does play that, okay. One power only to steal though. Does he go second again? Always risk some war elephants coming in or something. Okay, I will now I will play my chess because there's 15 minutes left and this game's not ending, so you can do commentary, Sara.
I am probably not gonna. I'm just gonna see what happens in the report.
Okay, so that's gonna be very disappointing for our viewers. Should have done it before really, but I mean, I saw Lanny crossing and I figured this is not going the full hour. Bet at this point no one even gets to 10.
I mean, if Cersei is now marshaled, she can go really fast.
Yeah, she could.
Come on. And you can't even, like, do some stuff with the hound. I mean, you can put him in and out, but
Oh, you have to listen to my chess sounds.
I can't hear them for what that's worth.
Okay.
All goes okay. Burning bright into Jamie, but then Jamie doesn't stay with his renowned potential.
Okay. It's really difficult to do this on the phone, so I had 3 mistakes pretty quickly. So what did we get?
I mean, almost nothing happened, so it's okay.
Well, still he can probably do superior claim if he finally has one.
And it's randomly the last round for whatever reason.
Is Vargo in play properly?
Yes.
And Shagwell also. Okay.
Everything I think was marshaled
So
now.
they can grab some keywords and now there's a power gain also for Alejandro, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Because I think he's now playing the event. Oh, okay, the elephants come in. I think he might let this one go, maybe just to pose with Aegon or something.
It is to claim. But he does need to leave himself enough to push back. Well, any challenge basically where Shagwell and Valgo can grab renown, so having a standing Tyrion would be handy also for stealth. Valgo can gain that. Does not want to lose the 2 cards, which I think is fair enough. And even if there was now Widow's Well, it's a bit awkward putting it on Jaime, who's not in play properly. Well, now the Hound doesn't want to necessarily return to hand. You can keep him in play with the trigger, you can re-ambush him.
Well, you can re-ambush him because it's yeah.
Everyone not fucking around, but he's conceding so much on the return, right?
Yeah.
Why not just keep some of those shots standing, because the problem is, okay, he will get his 3 power here.
I mean, he gets 1 renown. Yeah.
1 renown
Renown.
crossing and 1 claim. So if there's superior claim, he gets up to 11. He could
Yeah, and it's last round. I mean, no, I
he
think
could
one
defend
more round.
himself a little bit with the Hound jumping in, but not that much, I fear. Also, no defenders for Alejandro, really. I think he wants the 2 guys standing.
He still has Plaza.
Fair, he's
But
also
there's
not making fast decisions here. I think he has for sure a better situation on Matkins' command with against an empty hand. Okay, he's risking now the superior claim. Oh, and now it does finally happen. Well, he didn't want that. That's going now to 12, right? Yeah. He did not want that. I think it was tight without it, but now it might be too much to overcome. He needs to beat the Hound. But I think he can. Oh, what Tyrion can't get. Oh, he can get gold from Vargo. Has all that been used yet? Oh, but the Hound has to come in and get started. Okay, I see. Or intimidated, whatever. Mm-hmm. But he has to give Shagwell renown.
Yeah, I think he will use Vargo's ability.
Unless he doesn't care. Because Shagwell is not staying for Matkins' command. I think,
Oh, but Struggle has renown.
from who?
From Golden Company, right?
Ah, from Golden Company. Excellent, okay. I think Andre has Winter Festival though to play next round into that Matkins command. That's gonna be a big gap to
That is
close.
gonna be next level. He
Mm.
stresses me out.
Okay, he's gonna squeeze every last bit of power he can here, which I think is logical. But what if... Okay, you can't cancel both Plaza and Dario, I guess. Cancels this one, so if there's no card for Plaza, I mean, there has to be a card to at least do a power challenge, but preferably wants to
But
stand the renowned body.
Vargo doesn't even have renown.
Oh, it's this. Okay, so I don't think now the Mad King's commands in the cards. I think it's just gonna be Late Summer Feast and hope he... I mean, he very well could defend every single thing, you know, next round and just... But he has to close a gap. Would be brave for Andre to play Mad King's command. I think he has to play... Well, does he have to play Winter Festival? I don't know. I think Alejandro made the right calls here to just eat whatever there
But
was and do
what?
challenges back.
Why did he not use Vargo? Does he also have superior claim?
No.
He could have used Vargo's ability before that. He was in another challenge, was he not?
Up
Would
to
be
10, that
one.
escalated very quickly, but what's staying? Okay, so one goes. Dario goes, so a little bit of power is lost, but not a lot. And I think it's just gonna be an econ plot now. Anything other than Mad King's command in the Lenny deck? Is there the Harris? Yeah, I don't
I
think
have no idea.
I don't think it would be an amazing to Harris anyway. Honestly, going first was dodgy, but then, yeah, the elephants, right?
Yeah, because there's elephants and Dario could get elephants
You
also
get
to work.
intimidated on every challenge type and have nothing left, so it makes sense. He got to from very little to 12, but he also conceded. He conceded just as much, so. Oh, first snows in the deck.
Yeah, but you can save Shagwell from first snow. It's not amazing, but you can. And maybe you get one of those events that puts golden stuff. Probably both time.
So he can
I mean, it's not like it's amazing for Lenny.
do Lion start to put Chad in, and the Hound has ambush, and then whatever mystery cards he gets. But only one red keep. I mean, he's running out of red keeps. That's the thing in this matchup. Too many
Yeah, this
triggers to
matchup
cancel.
needs many red tips.
On small boards with one big trigger like a Tyrion, one red keep is really good, but had two cards in shadows from the start. Okay, I don't think time matters now. Well, actually, it could still end on time, right? But let's put it this way: if there was another round after this, Stark would win. So Lenny needs to stay ahead magically. They played a lot of Burning Brights and never bets though already, so Narsha's nothing and only keeps 4 gold, which is red keep trigger. If you do red keep trigger, no gold for Hound.
He said only keeps 4 gold as if he could have kept 1.
Yeah, I mean he has all the econ, but it's all reducers. Not worth cancelling this. Yeah. I mean this you could cancel, but I don't think.
Personally, I think maybe just.
You can hit that concede button, I think.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
That's not happening. Well, the Tark still has to be careful, right? He has to defend every challenge.
Do you save Shagwell with golden? Do you try to save Shagwell with golden company?
I don't see why not.
And then you put gold on Vargo and move it to golden company, so all three get renown again. Right?
Okay, Lisonos doesn't have renown, so I think Golden Company is the priority.
And you can have a dupe.
This guy will get gold as well, so you can cancel all the saves.
Yeah, but you can I mean, you basically cancel renowns, right? If you... Oh, but yeah, it doesn't work for that.
In the end, I think Tark might get to 15, so. But, I mean, Lenny played the whole game. Okay, we waited so long for that superior claim, and no Cersei. The jumping Jamie who didn't stick. No answer for Morgulis. No answer for March. Just had 3 bigs. Feel like this was. I mean, I predicted almost every single game in this matchup. Czech Republic kept winning everything, even though the Americans had decent matchups on paper. And to be fair, they also misplayed them. I mean, pretty sure Rupert had a one game and somehow managed to lose. And the Bara mirror yesterday was, you know, was close in the end. And there
That
was
was good game to record because it's really interesting.
And Derek's game against Floydos also was super close, where they had chances. And this one I thought they'd lose, and this one they're winning. To be fair, they're doing exactly what their deck is supposed to do, right? Look at how much they've accumulated now on the board. But I thought they'd, when they get their Marines and stuff and their slow Iron Bank, they'd be conceding the power, and that's what didn't happen in this matchup. 4 rounds to get to 12 is not what Crossing is looking for.
These Rashi matchups to play super fast.
Do they not have
feel like
Winter
I played-
Festival? I think at any point it could have hit, right?
I'm not sure why they play for snow.
Conceded at almost exactly midnight, so yeah, if I was waiting to play my chess, this would be a disaster. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this point he's not pushing a single challenge through, whatever the cards in hand are. He had Cersei though, to be fair. If he had Cersei actually on the board, then Alejandro can't trigger Marine because Cersei gets power and can't trigger Plaza, and he would get to 15 from those triggers, I think.
I feel like when I watch games, you can really tell when people play slowly, but then when you play them, when I play them, I don't see how much time passes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This was quite painfully slow, let's be honest. But
yeah, but I think I played Champions of Westeros against Denis with some crossing and Kohor matchup where I think I played just as slowly. I think we made the same amount of rounds and stuff.
I had some slow ones as well. I mean, when there's no timer, things can get pretty crazy. But if there's timer, then I feel guilty and I speed up a bit. I have definitely lost as well in games where I was turning it around and I was doing everything I could to rush through, but just you can't rely on your opponent to also share that rush through it mentality when they're on the verge of winning and they need to make correct decisions. So it is what it is. But this is 15 power anyway, I mean, for sure. So yeah, we grab this one. Now we do other stuff for whatever time is left today. An hour, yeah, okay. So that keeps the Americans alive, kind of, but I feel like not really. Because
So if
I
it's not
suspect,
Americans, who is third from the group?
well, either China or Austria. So I think, did Austria beat China in the head-to-head? I think so. So China would be third. They just need a draw against Czech Republic, but even if they lose, Americans need to have a really big win against Australia. So it will be difficult. I don't think it's
Yeah.
very likely, especially since Americans are not really playing to the standard where they could get a 7-1 or something at the moment. But you know, if they come back and win the tournament, all credit to them. But it's not looking the best, honestly.
Well, you know.
Okay, so we end it here. Next week, probably fewer videos. Busy weekend. We play against Chile, so might not be recording that much. But then we are into the cut and things get interesting.
That's so condescending.
It's yeah, Chile is so half the game's not even played and they will be at weird times. And I'm probably not gonna be recording too much, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's end it here. Thank you for watching and see you next time.
Bye-bye.